name is John from PWD Supplies, and today I'm going to be showing you the Newline Vega. The Vega is Newline's flagship model for the corporate market. It comes with a built-in 4K camera, 8 micro rail on the top, built-in proximity sensor, along with speakers and subwoofer clear sound. It also comes with PCAP technology, giving you a paper-like writing experience, and Android 11 built in, meaning it's the most secure, up-to-date version available in the interactive screen market. This is the home screen. It's fully customizable, so I've just got this theme set up with a nice planet in the background, but you can have that as your company logo if you wish. I've also got these 6 buttons along here that tend to be the most popular in the corporate world. So I've got my whiteboard, cast to screen, cast from the screen, Teams, Zoom, and my laptop. However, if you want to limit those options or rename them, it's simple as press and holding, just like you would do on a giant tablet, and you can rename them and add or delete features as and when required. This is the built-in whiteboard feature of the Newline Vega. So you'll end up using the whiteboard quite a bit more than any other application, in my opinion. It's a really good feature to have in your meeting room. Newline have designed it to be a walk up and use piece of kit, and what I mean by that is you've got these very simple tools along the bottom. For example, pen, highlighter, small bank of shapes, selector tool, an eraser, and a clear all note section. And I'll show you why these are important. So if I just wanted to jump in the meeting room and do a quick brainstorming session, I can select these bank of shapes down here, select this one, and very easily build a quick flow chart of where I want to go and what I want to show. Obviously, pen tool, self-explanatory. If I double tap that, I've got different colours, different thicknesses that I can use. Most common one being black for obvious reasons. 1, 2, and 3. So it's really easy to annotate over the top, especially with that PCAP technology. It really is a paper writing experience. Once I've done that, I can also select different things if I want to. I can reshape, resize, manipulate those however I want. So really easy once I've done that, compared to a flow chart. When you've written it on the flow chart, you've got to start again. I can edit that as I go through it. The board also comes with built-in object recognition, meaning it'll recognise if I'm using the pen to write or highlighting with my finger, and it'll also recognise the palm of my hand to erase different things as well. So the board will recognise 3 different points of contact when you're using it. Another great feature of the whiteboard built in with the Newline Vega is the ability to import your PowerPoint presentation directly into the whiteboard. So you can import this in various different ways, whether it be from your cloud account, a USB stick, or your connected laptop. All you have to do is save that PowerPoint as a PDF, and you can import it directly into Newline's whiteboard. And what that'll do is create a new page for each slide of your PowerPoint presentation. So now I can go through each separate page. I can jump to various different pages if I want to, but I've also got the ability to annotate over the top of that using the features that we spoke about earlier. So I can create a new brainstorming flow chart on the top of this if I need to. Loads of different things that I can do over the top of my PowerPoint presentation, which makes it a lot more powerful, whether it be going through training or presenting to customers. You've got all these annotation features that you can use over the top of it, which is great. If you're using a traditional flip chart or a whiteboard, you can do your brainstorming sessions, or you've got a TV in your meeting room, you can do the presentations, but this sort of combines both features into one. And more importantly, Newline have made it really easy to bring information into this presentation. So what I mean by that is using these 3 dots down here, I can also import other presentations if I want to. I can bring in images, I can bring in information from the web, or I can even import a YouTube video if I need to as I'm going through it. But just to show you, so for example, the images, what this will do is do a Google Safe search for you. It might be your company that you're searching, but I've just done sales figures as an example. I can bring these in directly from the web, nice and easy. I can reshape, resize, move that around, stick that in the corner of my presentation. So really easy to get information in. Really, most importantly, really easy to get information out as well. So when you're using a traditional flip chart or whiteboard, it's all well and good doing your brainstorming sessions, but when you want to take that information away, you want to be sending it to the people that were in the meeting or sharing it with the people that weren't. Traditionally, we were walking up, taking pictures of it on our iPhones and emailing it around to people. Newline made it nice and easy. Hit a QR code down here, export it as a PDF, and anyone that was in that meeting can walk up with a mobile device, scan that QR code, and take that information away. If there were people that weren't in the meeting, or perhaps they don't have their mobile device with them, hit the share button down here, I can either save it directly to the board, I can Bluetooth it, I can email it, or I can even share it on Microsoft Teams down here. So really easy to get information into my presentation, but more importantly, really easy to take that info away as well. So loads of different features available from the whiteboard there in your PowerPoint presentations. Another great feature of the built-in whiteboard of the Newline Vega is I can add different types of backgrounds to my whiteboard. So traditionally, if you've got a whiteboard on the wall, you're stuck with white. However, if I press and hold this plus button here, I can add various different colours. So for example, the dyslexic friendly cream. I can also add different patterns. So the squares, for example, if we've got a manufacturing company or engineering company, I can add that there and it'll bring up this block of squares. So if I want to do intricate drawings, in the bottom left corner here with these 3 dots, I can bring in various different tools, whether it be the compass, for example, and I can use that, and these actually work as well. So if I want to draw a 90-degree angle, nice and easy, I can draw various different shapes and sizes here. So if I'm manufacturing or engineering, as I mentioned, you can add these into your whiteboard really easily. Another great feature of the Newline Vega is the ability to be able to cast to the screen from your mobile device from anywhere in the world. You don't need to be on the same network, you just need the 6-digit code that the app generates when you hit cast to screen. So you can either go to displaynote.com/join or download the mobile app for free, enter the 6-digit code and it will give you the ability to cast wirelessly to this screen. You can have up to 40 people connected at once if needed, and you can have up to 4 people at once displaying their screen. So when 4 people are displaying at once, for example, it'll split the screen into 4. As I've just shown, it'll give you the ability to annotate over the top of it as well. But what it does is create a much more collaborative workspace, encourages people sharing their ideas from the meeting room table. And it's a really good feature that again, comes built in for free with the Newline Vega. Just like casting to the screen wirelessly, you can also cast from the screen wirelessly. And what I mean by that is, again, I hit this application here, cast from the screen, start my broadcast, and if you've got participants from anywhere in the world, all they have to do is go to broadcast.online, input that 6-digit code, and they'll be able to see live what I'm doing on this screen, whether it be writing on the whiteboard, doing a PowerPoint presentation. You're able to present to your customers, clients, or team from anywhere in the world. The alternative to big casting wirelessly to the screen is it's simple enough to hardwire using a USB-C cable. So if I've got my laptop, all I've got to do is plug the USB-C cable in, the screen will automatically switch across to my laptop and it'll give me touch capabilities, and what I've effectively got now is a giant all-in-one touchscreen PC. So if I want to do my PowerPoint presentation, simply hit PowerPoint here, start my slideshow, and I'm able to scroll through slide to slide and do my presentation, whether it be to sales staff or it be to customers. And again, if you're using the broadcast functionality where they've input that 6-digit code, you can now wirelessly present anywhere in the world. One of the other great features of the Newline Vega is that you can run your Teams meetings directly through the board, whether that be through the laptop, through the option OPS, or through the board itself. It's really easy to join a Teams meeting and get everyone in the room involved. So what I mean by that, for the sake of the demonstration, I've got my laptop plugged in at the moment, and as you'd imagine, just as you would normally, join your Teams meeting, and what the board will do is pick up that I'm using the laptop, and also pick up the camera built in at the top, the 4K camera, hello Joe, and also the built-in 8 mic array along the back. So the mic array goes back up to 8 meters, meaning that everyone in the room can feel like they're in the meeting, whether you're here or anywhere else in the world. One of the option extras that you can buy with your Newline Vega is the built-in Ops unit, which is effectively a built-in micro PC that goes at the back of the screen here and allows you to turn your screen into an all-in-one Windows PC. So as you can see, nice and simple, hit that button, I'm on my Windows PC now. I can hook up a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard and have this sat at the meeting room table. I can control the screen without having to get up and annotate on the screen. Whilst using the Ops unit, I can also use the Android system over the top of that. And what I mean by that is I can use the home screen to use this annotate button here, which again will allow me to annotate over the top of my Windows system. I can highlight, annotate over the top. And what I can also do is crop that using that button down here and bring whatever page I'm on into that whiteboard, into that presentation from the Windows system onto that Android whiteboard. Again, really easy to get information into the whiteboard and really easy to get information out. You also get a built-in app store with the Newline Vega, which means that you can download your most used applications directly to the board. For example, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, your OneDrive. All these can be downloaded just as you expect on a normal tablet, directly to the home page, but you can have as a shortcut. From the home screen, you've also got a built-in web browser, meaning it's nice and easy to jump to whatever web page it is you want, for example, your company web page. No matter what theme or background you've got on, that'll always be there. So it's nice and easy to get to. Click on our company website, and again, using the left or right buttons, I can use that annotate here, annotate over the top, and I can also use that crop button down here to bring that directly from the website into our whiteboard if we want to discuss it a little bit further.